I always ask this of people that really spend a lot of time putting builds together, like yourself. Do you think about what kind of gameplay you want to use that build for? For example, do you think about a build differently if you're going to create something for the neighborhood and park gameplay as opposed to something for like 5-on-5 or rec?
Oh, for sure. If I'm using, say, like that Giannis build I was talking about, it has like a 60 ball control. I can get away with that at the park, you know, kind of messing around, dribbling and all that kind of stuff like that. But if I'll go into, you know, the rec center or play 5-on-5 Pro-Am and I try to do that, you know, it's probably not going to be the most...
Look, it's a nice problem.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Adebayo.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Then there's Valentine, and it's Gafford in at the 5. And from Miami, they've got Adebayo. Dragic is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Jones in at the 3. And Smitty, once again, teams are switching defensively more than ever. As a side benefit, does that help defenders, you think, preserve some energy and some stamina for the game?
Yeah, I think it does, Kevin. I really think if you have the personnel to be able to switch. Some teams don't, and I think they're copycat leagues. And you see the championship level teams switching, so you think you can. There are some teams, they just got to flat out come out and trap, rotate, and understand, give up shots to guys that you don't shoot a high percentage and live with that, because sometimes, especially big guys, they put them on an island, and it's just not fair.
Good point. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. There are few players more gifted athletically than Zach LaVine. Coach made it clear their focus is trying to contain him offensively. Good luck with trying to keep him between the ball and the basket.
Thank you, David. To the left wing. Connects from three-point range.
You just can't afford to leave
マジ
open
で
shooters
10点
in
できて
this
ないの
league.
か
Everyone is practicing the 3.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Iguodala kicks to Dragic. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Knocked loose. Now here's Iguodala. 8 points his last outing. Outside Dragic. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Banked in off the glass.
Superior muscle from Iggy on that possession there. Just a stellar job using his girth.
Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's White. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Dragic against White. The pass to Iguodala. Kicks it to Crowder. And he drops it in from the low post.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
From past the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And Crowder slams it in.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Gorn leading by example.
Fires the three. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. To the middle. Here's Iguodala. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Zach LaVine. And Steve, over the last half decade, Andre Iguodala has been a force off the bench.
People get so worried about who starts a game, but who finishes a game is more important. During crunch time, you can always count on Iguodala. He's such a smart player who comes through when it matters.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
Jones finds Dragic. Outside Crowder. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 12.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Pass to Adebayo. It's Jones on the wing. Outside Dragic. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Dragic has got 5.
Good rhythm from deep. Goran Dragic always more accurate when he's shooting under control.
Corner shot, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Iguodala, the pass to Dragic. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and Adebayo throws it down.
He may never lead the league in assist totals, but Dragic is a willing distributor.
And so White will bring it up for Chicago. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they've got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
A 3-ball. Miami grabs the miss. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
White against Dragic. Steps back and fires. No good on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups. You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Passes it to White. Here's Valentine. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Jones has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Chicago leading. White the pass to Levine. This one for 3. To the wing on the left. The 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can...
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Got that one up quick. 17 points in the game.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Valentine, also Zach LaVine out there, and it's Gafford in at the center, filling out the middle.
How about the tempo Dragic plays with? Constantly working for a good shot.
3-pointer. And Jones pulls it down.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Dragic kicks to Crowder. Dragic against Levine. From deep, Iguodala. Chicago grabs the miss.
Okay.
Unloads. And he gets it to go from the corner.
入った。
He's got 19.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Iguodala. It's deflected. Here's Hutchison. No points in the game yet for him. And Levine throws it down.
So smooth in the air. It's like Zach LaVine floats up, then drops the hammer.
The Heat trail by 11. Outside Dragic. He dishes it to Iguodala. Outside Crowder. Clock at 6. Near the 3-point line, it's Dragic. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there. The Bulls leading by 9. Pass to Hutchison. Lets it go with a 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Miami's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Dragic taking his time here. Iguodala with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Right side Jones. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Jones has got his 2nd basket of the game. Dishes it to Valentine. Inside. Lets it go from 11. For the 3. The shot that time, not on target. Now they take it the other way. To the paint. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Crowder.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Good work defensively by Crowder.
あかん、全然入らん。
It's all said and done. I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Levine, the bounce pass. Takes a 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Lennox got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. The Bulls leading by 6. Crowder with the steal. Now the dish to Dragic. Now here's Crowder. Tight defense on him. From deep. No good from Dragic. The Bulls have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Levine for 3, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
I like letting someone else play the setup, man. Levine just has to catch and hit the shot.
Iguodala, the pass to Crowder. Now Jones. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Again, Dragic missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Lets the 3 fly. And it's Miami with the rebound. Lennox got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
One criticism of Jim Boylan before getting extended was his offense. Called too slow and too methodical. He addressed that this offseason by getting a top assistant to redesign the offense.
The Heat need to get a shot off. In transition, here come the Bulls. Shot on the wing, and that one is good. 24 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Steve, for Boylan, a first-time head coach, a smart move to shore up his staff, though.
We see a lot of coaches now hire a specialist assistant coach to delegate part of that game to. Let's guys like Boylan focus on player development and defense.
A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and Hero subbed in for Andre Iguodala. The Bulls making a change here as well. Murray's checked in.
Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
Pulls up from the corner. That one good for 2. And the Bulls lead by 11. Miami's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. And the pass to Hero. Off target from three-point range. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Puts up a 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Heat. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Chicago leading by 11. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Denzel Valentine. The Heat shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Heat moving the ball around. Nunn nailed from three-point land. Nunn's got 7 points in the game.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Three-pointer. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Hero. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. Outside, White. With 1 on the clock, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Chicago leading by 7. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Jay Crowder out there with Jones. Then there's Dragic, and there's Iguodala, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
This is his kind of move, the little up fake. Dragic, a slide creator on the offensive end.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
To the inside, deflects the pass. It's thrown by Adebayo. Goes up, and Crowder is it in.
Plays with a high motor. Crowder knows only one way to play, and that's in fifth gear.
Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, when you watch Goran Dragic play, you can tell the precision that he has with his movement and footwork. But as pretty as his game is, he has a bit of edge to him. Very fiery player.
And Goran Dragic drops them both. And Smitty, as you alluded to with Dragic, he's gotten in more confrontations than you would think.
He's a scrapper and does whatever it takes to win. Reminds me of a little bit of John Stockton with that mentality. But that's exactly the kind of mindset you want from your lead guard. 3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Pass to Iguodala. Outside, Jones. Dragic against White. 5 on the clock. From deep, Iguodala. That shot misses. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Goran Dragic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there. And last year, the Bulls having issues moving the ball was actually a strength for them in the seasons prior.
Totally agree. You look at all the relevant team assist stats. The Bulls were bottom 5 in all of them. This team, they fall into too much isolation for stretches.
Dragic comes with the double team. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 36.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Iguodala kicks to Dragic. Shot to stop the run. Connects. The jumper drops. Dragic has got 19 points.
Sweet finish by Dragic. He's got the whole game going tonight.
The quick look, no good that time. The Heat trail by 11. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
The Heat have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Crowder, the pass to Dragic. Yes, that goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Rebound by the Heat.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And again, no good by Chicago.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it
腹立ってくんな、ここまで入らんと。
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition... There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. For the tie, it's hauled in by the Heat. Crowder's got his 6th rebound on the night. Passes it to Nunn. Back to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Gotta recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Absolutely, but at the same time, you want to get a good shot.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Inside, and Crowder slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
The Heat have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. They need this, and White slams it in.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open band.
Here's Nunn, and that one released in time, but no good. Goran Dragic firing on all cylinders for Mike. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game, and this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Bulls, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Then it's Lowry Markkanen. Then it's White. For 3, it's good from long range. He's got 39.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Nunn passes to Crowder. Tipped away. To tie it up. And it's good on the layup. And this game is tied up now.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
White dishes to Levine. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And here's Crowder, and it's the Heat on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The first one falls.
And ever since the Big Three era ended, Miami has sort of defined middle of the pack.
Yeah, for the last 5 seasons, they haven't won more than 48 games or lost fewer than 37. This is what happens when you rarely select in the top 10 of the draft. You become reliant on free agents, and that's a tricky, sometimes heartbreaking approach.
Back to Markkanen, to the inside. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And Smitty, you talk about players who can just be vicious to the rim. Wow. Derek Jones is on that list.
Yes, he can dunk the ball with so much force. You feel the building shake. So scary when he's coming down the paint to catch a pass because of his insane leaping ability.
And Robinson wide open, he shoots from outside off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Some solid defense from Robinson. Miami leading by 4. Ball's knocked loose. They break it out 5 on 3 from 18 feet away. That one wide left.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. The 19-foot shot. Shot by Crowder, no good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 43 points in the game.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
None passes to Robinson. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Sinks that one from the post. And the Heat lead by 4. And it's the Bulls with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Moment here now for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Miami. The word is that it is a bruised heel, and he'll have to be careful being on his feet in the near future. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it, as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
We're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
You love the execution here. Well-timed pass. Zach LaVine showing off that 41-inch vertical.
It's Crowder on the wing from downtown. Crowder with another miss.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Woo. Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Here's none to end the run, but they recover it.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Timeout called the Heat. Well, you just watched LaVine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with LaVine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
Okay, well, let's get on to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. Here's none. White covering. Pass to Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Got a piece of it. Levine dishes to White. Shoots. It's hauled in by Hero.
いや、入らん
Hero's
な
got his fourth rebound with that last one
笑
here
っちゃってる
tonight. The pass to Adebayo. With the fadeaway. The shot will not fall. And the Bulls going the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The Heat trail by 6. Three-pointer, Crowder. The shot off that time.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
16 feet away. Jump shot is good.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Kicks to Crowder. Down low. Here's Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Outside, Levine. Inside. Makes it off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Here's none. White covering. And an intentional foul right there.
ああ、インテンショナルか。やってもだ。
Why
Well,
you're
you-
fouling in a situation like that?
押したら勝手に行くんか。
Between those two.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Miami no good on that time either.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Pass to Valentine. To the middle. Second chance shot. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And the three off target. The Heat trail by 6.
わかんない。
Iguodala finds Jones. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Shot by Crowder, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Iguodala against Levine. Now here's Iguodala. He's tightly guarded. Here's Adebayo. Bank shot, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Another steal. Fast break, here they come. And good, he hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
The Bulls leading by 8. On the wing. And too long
上が
on
ん
the
な、
shot.
今日。
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Dragic with a wide open look. No good from outside. Chicago has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Levine kicks to White. A high post shot.
入らん。
You can't get that one. Great D that time from Iguodala. And here's Dragic.
体力ない。
He'll bring it up for the Heat. Jones, no luck.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So we'll see Zach Levine go to the line here. They get Andre Iguodala.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Levine. Over to the left wing. White, wide open. He fires. Passes to Valentine. And Jones over to help. Back to Valentine. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Shifting our games to the defensive end, which guards do the best job of disrupting the pick and roll?
Drew Holiday, he's very good at disrupting the pick and roll. Patrick Beverly, because he's going to throw his body into you. Klay Thompson does a nice job. Those are some of those guards. They don't mind taking a hit and getting through the pick and roll. That's the key.
You know who's pretty good is Neely Keenan with the Knicks. He's kind of good at that as well.
Yeah, he is. He's sneaky good at it.
1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. Right the pass to Valentine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. The Heat shooting not great, 40% of the game. It's all in by the Bulls. Elbow shot. Yep, it counts. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bulls.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better
Wait.
looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be
Yo
their
うやく
18th win
や
overall.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far,
Alright.
they've won 2 straight.
On the basket by Jones.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question.
アクラン
That
さ
would
ん
be all she wrote.
おアクションおはよ
Releases,
うやってもうた
and it's Dragic with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money.
この試合点数は全然やけどリバウンドがやばい
Miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what?
落ちる落ちる
It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road. Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Fires the three.
あーやべ
Good.
おー入った
From 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
アクションもこれ買ったらいいのに今安いしこれめっちゃおもろいわ言うてあと2ヶ月ぐらいで次のシリーズ出るけど
マジか。
あとバッシュとかもめっちゃあるからバッシュコレクションとかもできるわゲームの中でとりあえずなんやろうめちゃくちゃ面白いまあ俺はあんまりバッシュ買ってないけどマネージメント契約とかしたらバッシュ割引して買えたりするしいや今回は過去最高にリバウンド取れたなやっぱシュートこんなもんか外しまくったもんなディフェンスエグく入るおお入ったいやーシュートが全然入らんかったな新しくリバウンド用にキャラクター今作ってるけどめちゃくちゃ強いわ
What's up, Shaq here? That was one of the best offensive performances I've seen this year. If you can keep it up, I might even give you one of my nicknames.
アクアンさん、アフロ。
うん今回アフロなんていうんかなキャラクターの見栄えとか顔とか髪型はいつでも変えれるヘアカラーとかはなんやろ肌でできる色と金かかる色があるんかな
Is that something you've been emphasizing more as a team?
Yes, it is. And, you know, we're watching a lot more.
26リバウンドってやばない？初めてや。20本以上まず取れることがないもんなんだから。ああ、これか。これ前、言葉読まんとやったらえらいことになってんな。
アクアンさん、ウィルとチェンバレンみたい。
確かに。
Rather than bore you with my stories, I'm going to pass the mic to Che, one of the brightest young stars in the NBA, and he's going to talk to you about how GX has helped him to perform at an elite level.
Hey, thanks, Reese. I appreciate that. Thanks for having me. But like she said, Gatorade GX is pretty revolutionary. And first of all, it's completely customizable. On top of that, they got the lid ID ring. You can put your name on there, your number on there, so you don't have no random guy just drinking out of your bottle by accident. Oh, and you can put your favorite NBA team on there too. They got all the teams. Oh yeah, something else I like. You can customize the bottle itself with like a million colors. And you can throw some text in there too. Whatever you want.
That's right.
お、今度はうまいこと言った。
Great product all around. And it's gonna reinvent how you fuel.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Che, and
お、
thank you
まあ
all
いい
of
感じ
you
で終わ
guys
ったん
for
ちゃうか、これ。あと何やろ、シュートフォームとかも、アニメーションストアっていうとこで買って、大体タダで買えるかな。もう次回作出るし、よっぽどじゃないやつはもう全部タダで買える。シュートフォームとかも100以上の種類あるから、この有名な、知らんけど、バスケット選手のフォームだったり、ドリブルとかフリースローとかダンクとか、まあいろいろあるわ。でもう自分だけのキャラクターを作るみたいな。今はもうストーリーモードが、一番経験値稼ぎやすいからストーリーやってるけど、このネイバーフットっていうとこ行って 1on1 から 2on2、3on3 とか、あと5対5の普通のバスケット形式で戦ったりとかオンラインでできる。これがね、熱いね。ただある程度キャラクターが育ってないとしんどいから、
アクアンさん、買おうかな。
いや、おもろいで。これが、今人少ないな。あれ真ん中で 2on2 やってるわ。このキャラクター育ってないからな。まあここの周りの施設とかも使えるし、レックっていうのは5対5か。まあ、ジムもあるし。ジムは1週間に1回しかできない。今91%オフやから600。
アクアンさん、ブルズか。
うん、俺はブルズでやってる。俺ブルズが、てかブルズしか知らん。なんやろ、マイケル・ジョーダンとロットマンと、もう一人なんか、黄金期。あそこぐらいの時代しか俺知らんからさ、NBA。
アクアンさん、ピッペン。
あ、そう、ピッペン。3人がいた頃、でもロットマン好きやからさ。だからちょっとね、やっぱリバウンド、だから4番、5番かな。俺、一応3番も作ったんやけど、やっぱり1から3って動き方変わってくるから、リバウンド主体じゃないからさ。 リバウンド取れるキャラクターって言ったら4番5番になってくるから、3番作ってたけど今またパワーフォワードに戻った。これ自分が買ったシューズをここにコレクションできる。あれだけしか買ってないんかも。マネージメント契約したらそこのバッシュしか測れへんようになるけどね。まあ、測れへんいうか履けるけど、何スポンサーから嫌な顔はされるけど。ここがマイコートって言って、まあ、自分だけのコートでここで練習したりとか。俺まだゴール下とドリブルがちょっとまだ分からんから下手くそやから。3ポイントとミドルシュートとリバウンドぐらいしか分からん。あと作り方にもよるけど、今回のは動き遅いねんな。パワー重視、フィジカル重視で作った。リバウンド取りやすいように。だから動きも遅いし、ドリブルも遅いし、ボールハンドリングも下手くそやし。なんていうの、どういう風に作るかやね。いろんなビルドがあるから、自分がこうしたいって言ってこう作れる。だから今回はね、もう、こんな感じかな。もう俺は、もうゴール下フィニッシュっていうのはゴール下やから、ゴール下の能力を捨てて全部、シュートとディフェンス、あとプレイメイキング。この3種類によって上げてるかな。ゴール下入らんくても外からしか打てへんしな、基本。シュータークラスで作るともう90以上あったらもうほぼ入るわ。67から70がもうほんまにきっちりやらんと入らんレベル。俺下手くそやけど入らんレベルで作ってるから全然入らんのよ。さっきとかスリーポイント成功率 28% とかやったからやばかったわ。かつてないほどやばかったわ。だからなんやろ、作り方によってこうパワーフォワードやけど、まあなんやろ、ちょっと数字が低いところのポジション寄りに作ったりとか、あと 2on2 やったらやっぱり4番5番よりも1から3を2人でやった方が強いとか、なんかいろいろあるみたいやけど、うん、3on3 ってなったらセンターは1人俺はおった方がいいと思うけど、リバウンドが弱いやっぱり。ただ強いやつらとかやるとシュートまず外さんからリバウンドを取る機会がないんよね。これか、あれ売ってたやつ。PGA のやつない。ちょっと踊りでも買うか。パーフでも3人。
アクアンさん、顔。
これはほんまにハマると思うよ。俺もスポーツゲームとかそんなやらんけど、これは久々にハマった。次回作まで2ヶ月しかないけど、2ヶ月間はとりあえずこれで、そんなに多分仕様変わらんみたいな話やから、とりあえず残り2ヶ月である程度ここで基礎学んで、次回作やろうかなっていう感じ。次回作もちょっとやるわ。これおもろいわ。で、次回作出る前に体験版が出るらしいねんけど、その体験版である程度これマイキャリアって言うねんけど、そのマイキャリアで育てる キャラクターを体験版で作ったキャラクターを製品版っていうかなんていうの、まあ、製品版でいいかでこう体験まで作ったキャラクターをそのままトレースできるみたいやから、体験版はちょっと自分のビルドを見つけるみたいな。ただいろいろやり直しっていうか、なんていうの、試行錯誤はせなあかんと思うわ。今回はスリーポイント入る数値が67なんかな、俺もよくわからんけど、俺はちょっと70切るのは嫌やから70にしてるけど、そのラインが最低ラインみたいなのがあるし、あとは自分がどういうタイプでやるかかな。ゴール下強くしたいんやったらもうゴール下けど、大体やっぱり強いところはもうスリーポイントしか打たんかな、基本的には。でスリーポイントを外さんから。
ステアム？
スチームでもあるけど、スチームとかだとチーター多いから、 PC 版で基本的にもチーターばっかりやから、俺は PS4 で買った。チーターおったら絶対勝たれへんから。だからなんやろ、対戦関係はもう絶対 PC 版ではやらないようにしてる。PS4 版でもまあチーターおるけど、まあ PC 版に比べたら頻度は少ないし。ただ PS4 版はちょっと重い。硬直したりする。やってる最中。頻繁じゃないけどね。ちょこっと固まったりぐらい。すぐ動くけど。PC 版はそれがないみたいやけど、ただズルされるぐらいやったら、まあちょっと固まるぐらいのがいいかなっていう感じで俺は PS4 買ったけど。チーターおったらほんまおもんないからね。何も勝たれへんし、リバウンドも取れへん。シュートも全部止められる。速攻スティールされるみたいな。こんな相手と戦っとってもおもんないしな。
アクアンさん、高かった。
高かった？嘘？割引期間ってもう終わったん？もしかして。なんとかあんの？そんなことある？でもね、2K20 ってやつよ。2K20 も、なんか3種類あるわ。3種類。で、割引対象が多分そのうちの1つちゃうかな。俺購入済みやから金額出てないわ。これ3種類あるんよ。デジタルデラックスと、ジェントエディションっていうやつは多分割引はされてない。この普通の NBA2K20 普通のやつは多分割引91%になってるんちゃう？なってなかったらもしかしたら割引期間とかあったんかもしれんね、もしかしたら。そんなことあるか？公式。はい。ブックマークしすぎてどれがどれか分かれへんよ。
アクアンさん、7700。
マジで？じゃあ割引終わってるやん。 マジか、そうなんや。え、期間限定？入ってもらう。
アクアンさん、しょぼん許せない。
期間限定なんや。いや、でも、俺に比べたらいいよ。俺買った次の日割引されとったから。びっくりしたわ。買った次の日でと思って、ツイッター上げて、なんかハッシュタグでツイッター上げたらさ、ハッシュタグ20、2K20 のところに、まあ、91% オフやから買うなら今ですよみたいなのが上がっとってさ、俺買ったの昨日やんと思う。あ
アクアンさん、えぐい。
セール期間決まってるわ。スイッチ版が5月26日23時59分。PS4 版が5月20日23時59分まで。7700円から693円 91% オフ。この期間にぜひご購入をって書いてるわ。あとは製品版で3000円で売ってるぐらいやな。マジか、期間あったんか。残念。ただでもこれはほんまに金出す価値はあると思う。スポーツゲームが好きなんやったら。まあ好きなんや。まあ俺もスポーツゲームやったことないけど、まあ、それでもハマったからな。合う合えへんあると思うけど、俺はおもろいと思う。しかもアクちゃんバスケ好きなんやったらおもろいんちゃう？俺バスケあんま分からんけどおもろいもん。バスケルール分からんけどおもろいもん。
アクアンさん、寝よ。
まあ次回作もし買うんやったら次回作やろう。 バフはダメだ。バか。俺チーム練習ない。
Regardless.
You spent so much time in 2K20 creating builds. What is one thing you'd like to see with the build system or the archetype system going into next year?
I kind of would like to see a little bit more of a, I don't know how to say, kind of more like of a balance. This year, the popular build is blue, and I think it's blue and green, you know, finishing and shooting. But then you're kind of really limited to only shooting. You can't really dribble too much. You can't really play the.
Yeah, I hate to see this, but it...
How you feeling tonight? It's a big game. 2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Bulls out in Chicago. For Chicago, they're excited about this one and will be laying it all on the line. The intensity, palpable. Two top-caliber teams facing off on the hardwood to do battle. And Che and
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Ibaka.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved. sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And for the Bulls, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Then it's White, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. A couple teams now, Doris, slumping here in the middle of the season. How can they avoid lengthy cold streaks, the absence of wind?
Yeah, I think this is where veteran leadership can become such an integral part of the success over the course of a long season. This is the point when you start to lose games, you can sort of break apart and splinter, and that is where that veteran leadership in the locker room, just to keep everybody unified, can be so critical.
Well, you look at guys like Otto Porter, Greg. He just brings so much with his consistent outside jumper.
And guys, he's shot threes at a tremendous clip the last few seasons. I mean, really for his whole career. Sometimes can be a bit passive, so you just make sure he's involved and looking for his shot.
Wasted no time on that one.
おお、よく入ったな今ので。
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here is Lowry. 11 points for him in that last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Siakam.
マジか。
Wow, finishing through contact with a beautiful display of focus. What a job by Pascal Siakam through contact.
Levine against Powell. There's the 3. That shot is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Anunoby, guarded by Levine. Passes it to Powell. Poked away. Here's Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Shot clock reset for Toronto. Ibaka finds Siakam. Now Lowry. Anunoby in the corner. Goes back up. Rebounded by Gafford.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Launches a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He said if they want to go up 2-0 in the season series tonight, they have to be just as sharp as they were the first minute. He said we can't get sloppy and expect to win. We have to be careful with our shots and take care of the ball. We'll see if they can execute just as well the second time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. So, Greg, shooting, their number one concern coming into tonight.
It's more important that you take good shots if you want to have a chance to make them.
And I think, Greg, that requires making plays for one another. Move the ball and shooting opportunities will present themselves.
Lets it go from the wing, and it's good for 2. He's got 11. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Raptors trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, you love to see Siakam get going. This guy is so good at getting to his spots and converting.
Now here's White, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Powell, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
To the left side wing. Shoots. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field. Here's Powell. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here is Ibaka. He's coming off a 25-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Outside, White. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors trail by 10. The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Lowry, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
It feels like in some ways this is Kyle Lowry's natural range with the jumper, doing work from the mid-range.
Out to the wing, from outside the arc, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Lowry. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Porter in the corner. Outside, Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me, Greg, is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Out left to the wing, shoots the three, and that one is off. Raptors trail by 15. Siakam left side. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Ibaka, no luck.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And it's White missing. Toronto shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. That one falls.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 25.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title is...
Outside, White. To the inside. Plays it up and banks it in.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Raptors trail by 12. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Then there's Murray. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. It's Gasol missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lets it fly from 18. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Van Vliet looking around. The pass to Gasol. And again, Toronto no up. Chicago leading by 14. To the middle. Here's Cornette. And down it goes.
wonderful assist.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. Again, the miss by Gasol.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Ring shot on the way. Count it.
Oh, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. It's an 18-point game. They host the Clippers after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Out to Ibaka. And the Raptors can't hang on to the ball. One of the standout performers recently, we have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
White, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the paint, trying to end the drought, and the layup by Powell. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you, I'd love to see someone take the contact head on, and Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
LaVine kicks to White. Inside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The players have taken their game to another level. A lot of improvement they've done individually. Any surprises that have caught your eye, Doris, over the years?
Yeah, I would say probably maybe the greatest single individual leap I've ever seen is by the reigning most improved player, and that's Pascal Siakam. Couldn't get in the rotation consistently in the
で、取りに行けるタイミングで来てないのもあるからな。とも言われ。しゃあないやろ、基本は1週間やからな。まあ、やろ。言われ方した。
And then became such an integral part of an NBA championship team. Kemba Walker, who is an all-star caliber player, all NBA level guy, continues to stay in the lab and keep improving. So a ton of guys, Domantas Sabonis, another young big who's been incredible. Just great to see guys progress.
Here's the three.
He
can't get it to go.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Here is Porter. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Toronto's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And here is Van Vliet. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia. Here's Siakam. Chicago grabs the miss. Chicago with the ball. Some momentum with the 15-2 run underway. And that one's good by Porter.
You know, this guy can thrive in transition. Otto Porter with good burst and a live body.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. Over Porter. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got his first basket of the night.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now Van Vliet. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Down low, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 37 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
From 12 feet out, they get the rebound. On the wing, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Porter. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Stolen by Van Vliet. An even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Powell. Takes the three. That one's not going to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Inside. That shot off the mark. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but what a tremendous effort, Kevin. I thought they were coming all the way back. Such a terrific fourth quarter of basketball, but they just could not get over the hump.
White the pass to Levine. Pulls from the top of the key. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Got that bucket in no time at all. Powell's got 6.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And it's good. 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Stolen by Levine. By himself. And Levine throws it down.
Well, how about the anticipation by Levine? Gets the pick and jump starts the break. That's how it's done.
Powell with it. He's got 6. Pass to Ibaka. Ibaka drawing the double team. Powell for 3. That one doesn't go. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Doris, you played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all in this business. How did you like to be coached when you were a player at the very top of your game?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things were coaches who challenged me, those who would not allow me to accept the level I was currently at, those who wanted to push me and extend and expand my game. Listen, every player wants to be respected. Every player wants to feel valued. But the great ones to me, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durants, they want to be coached hard. They want you to push them to the greatest possible level they're capable of.
That's great insight.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
And you look at Lau. He's got a claim in the final place in the Eastern Conference starting lineup. He's 5th in fan voting.
And it's been a season to remember for him so far. And it'll only get better if he can hang on to that starting spot for All-Star Weekend.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Bulls moving the ball around to the wing on the left. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Outside Lowry. Back to Van Vliet. In transition, here come the Bulls. Young with the ball.
You know, Kevin, it's easy to me to see why Thaddeus Young's teammates love him. This guy always knows his role and...
Now here's White. From the arc. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Boy, I'll tell you, his anticipation, one of the things that...
Thanks very much. Jay, everything falling for you in that first half. How were you able to be so efficient?
Well, tonight I made a promise to myself that I would.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Raptors shooting 43% from the field, setting the floor for the Raptors. On the wings, Powell and Anunoby. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. And it's Lowry in at the point, and a wide open look for Siakam. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
White, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Knocked away and stolen by White. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. So it's Chicago now. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. That three off the mark. Here's Lowry. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Porter, here we go. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, Otto Porter takes the challenge there with fearlessness, scoring through contact. Woo-hoo.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Well, think about it, guys. For years, the Raptors had been unable to translate all of that regular season success to dominance in the playoffs. But last season, they changed that narrative. Now it's, excuse me, we are the defending champion Toronto Raptors.
And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Season still in its fledgling state, but enough basketball has been played to see how this year's rookie class is shaping up. A chance now to see the rookie race that shows which first-year players are making a big impact early in the race for the Rookie of the Year hardware. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Well, he has wasted no time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class.
And that focus on playoff results, Doris, something that Toronto embraced, wouldn't you say?
Oh, my goodness, no doubt. We saw it in their methodical approach to the regular season. They were selective with their rest for Kawhi Leonard. They stayed patient. They built chemistry. And it turned into results, the ultimate results in June.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam. Throws it down.
Pascal Siakam, the efficiency, the willingness to go ahead and pile up some points. Nicely done here.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. White the pass to Levine. Back to White. Five to shoot. Launches it. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Here's Powell. It's tipped.
Well, with his vertical, Levine sends it back. That is nice.
It's stolen by Lowry. Now the pass to Powell. No good that time. Nice D from Levine. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Since halftime, they've only allowed, and yet another basket.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Bulls moving the ball around. Shots good by Gafford.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lowry, the teardrop falls in. Lowry's got his third basket of the night.
Well, Kevin, you know this. A guy at Lowry's size has simply got to be able to make the floater. That's a big-time delivery.
Here's Gafford.
Iron guy.
Kicks it to White. And he gets the bucket. White's got 13.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Lowry. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. White the pass to Gafford. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gafford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Siakam. It's good.
Magical.
Do so much for you on the offensive end.
Are
That is why his
you
number gets called time and time again.
On the wing, Porter. Fires for three. Rebound by the Raptors. Ibaka's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Powell outside for Lowry. Pass to Anunoby. Ibaka with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Powell, no good.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Well, a little bit of assertiveness from the native of Congo. Serge Ibaka has the green light.
Outside, Porter. They double him with Siakam. Back to Porter. Here's Gafford. Powell pulls it in. Toronto's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
Guys, how about the journey of the Raptors' Nick Nurse? So well traveled before taking the head job in Toronto. This guy has shown his worth. In his first season as a head coach in the NBA, it translates to a title. Absolutely incredible.
White against Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Here's Siakam. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And Coach Nick Nurse paid some dues, Doris, before his turn as head coach of this Toronto team.
Well, think about it. Early in his career, he's a player coach in the British Basketball League. Then he goes and establishes a G League franchise in his home state of Iowa. Then to lead that team to a title in 2011, join another G League team for the Raptors and win a title in 2013. Really an incredible journey, guys. Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Lowry against White. Passes it to Ibaka. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And for the Bulls, they're shooting it beautiful here in the third, 56% from the field. To the middle, it's stolen by Ibaka. And here's the fast break. Anunoby, good.
Well, making an impact with his defense has been a trademark of Serge's game. Nice job by the big man.
And there's the pass to Levine. Now Porter. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And here is Powell. He has 6. Anunoby in the corner. Clock at 6. And it's blocked.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
めっちゃ粘るな。
Outside Levine. Here's the lob to the
やってもうた。
It's stolen by Ibaka. Now Siakam. 16 points for him. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Chicago called for the foul.
Boy, you look at all the athletes on this team. How about Pascal Siakam? This guy may be the fastest power forward in the NBA. And if you couple that with ball handling, this guy is tremendous in...
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of them.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Hey.
Nice game, Che.
Thanks, V.
You must be looking forward to facing those guys again.
You know what? I don't know about that. We respect every team in this league. This night was just one of those nights where...
Nice game, Che.
Thanks, Patty. I appreciate that. Well, I think it played a part. Well, I hope it did anyway. Look, I just want to show the guys in the locker room that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get this W. Whether it's rebounding, defense, diving on the floor for the loose balls. I mean, all the... I know it'll be hot. Maybe.
Well, it is a special day here today at Top Takes Daily as we are...
Haters. I can't even hear him, Diane.
So are you one of those guys who doesn't do social media? So now that you've established that you belong in the league, what's next for you? What are your goals?
You know, I really don't want to put a limit on it. I think if I continue to work hard, anything's possible.
So before we wrap things up, one last question for you. We all seem to know a lot about Che the athlete, but what's something...
I'm a music freak, Diane.
Got any favorite? Unfortunately, that is all the time we have today in studio.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Che.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right. You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with.